keeping it at bay, keeping it off of the properties. The water shut off. Even the firemen that were patrolling couldn't refill their trucks.
What I tell you,
The fire just grew. The sparks started blowing over, and it just beat us in the end. I don't know, you're standing there with a hose and there's nothing coming out, and you see the fire coming over, and you see parts of your house starting to burn, and you just feel you're kind of defeated at the moment. You're going, why? You know, we did everything, and all we could think of was, we have no water, we can't do anything. Jump in our cars and skedaddle, get out of town, and then come back in the morning and see the place all burned down.
First off, I'd like to thank the good people at Tianjin Smelting and Mining and Donuts and Tots for neutralizing our wonderful, deadly new lard lead.
Yeah, that's great.
They'll grow back. The time for mourning and blaming our mayors has passed. We will rebuild. We will rebuild. We will rebuild. We will rebuild. We will rebuild.
We will rebuild. We will rebuild.
At some point, I will make a major donation after all of the smoke and ashes have settled here. We figure out what the rebuilding is going to look like. This is going to be a long and difficult process.
We will rebuild. We will rebuild.
Wallace also tweeted, locals in Maui were refusing to sell their land to the elites. The part of the island mainly destroyed by the fires was prime area right next to lavish mega mansions. Now, a lot of those locals are forced to sell their land, and many tragically died in the flames. Oprah Winfrey has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Jeff Bezos has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Lady Gaga has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Bill Gates has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Morgan Freeman has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Will Smith has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. Julia Roberts has a luxury mansion in Maui. It's completely fine. How did the fire know to avoid the most expensive mansions? Wake up! Take a real close listen to what Governor Josh Green of Hawaii had to say about the fire.
It does appear like a bomb in firewood. It does appear like a bomb in firewood. Be a new line in its own image, its own values. But it's going to be billions of dollars.
Another thing, what are the chances that the police chief of Maui, John Pelletier, just so happened to be the incident commander for the Las Vegas shooting in 2017? Food for thought.
Anyone else find this weird? So the Maui fire started on August 8th, yet there's a book about it already. Even in the description of the book chronicles the events from August 8th to August 11th of 2023, the Maui fires. But the publication of the book was August 10th, so how did you chronicle the events of August 11th when the book was published on August 10th? Do we need to read the book to find out what the ending of these Maui fires are?
Did you know that the Hawaiian island of Maui has the largest outdoor siren emergency warning system in the entire world, with over 400 alarms? But while the most deadly wildfire this century in America raged on, they never used the alarms. According to PBS, the wildfire burned for almost 3.5 hours. Maui is Hawaii's second largest island and has 80 outdoor sirens. 80! And not a single one of them was used. Here are some quick facts from CBS News on this warning system. The largest single integrated public safety outdoor siren warning system in the world. Can be used for natural and human causes, including wildfire. Oh my God. Each siren has a range of 3,400 feet, which is the distance of more than 11 football fields. The largest fire burned more than 2,100 acres of land. An acre of land is just over 208 feet by 208 feet. So if you do the math, this is over 400,000 feet wide. You mean to tell me not a single one of these 80 alarms would have been relevant in a 400,000 foot wide span of distance? Wow!
Next, Oprah returned with two sisters, both feeling lucky to be alive.
6 hours underwater. We jumped to the ocean.
And yet,
this is what I don't understand. Every time I've seen you and your family, your spirits are still so high. You all seem, you seem so okay, even on the 5th day. What's happening?
You know, our life is the blessings. That's all we're thankful for.
And finally, Julius.
Our life is the blessings. That's all we're thankful for.
And finally, Julius.
Our life is the blessings. That's all we're thankful for.
What happened here?
He says he heard his skin popping in the heat as he ran.
Frequencies. If you put a metal fork in there, it sparks and explodes. But if you put broccoli in there, it heats it up. The difference is the material it's made of. You cannot put metals in a microwave. High frequency device. Now let's talk about this direct energy weapon. That's a high frequency device. Melting all the metals, leaving trees behind. Sounds like they're using microwave technology, and it's affecting metals. Well, imagine if you had a bunch of metals in your body. Heavy metals, like barium, aluminum. You know, the stuff they spray in the air, or the stuff they put in water, even in food. The you-know-what. Long story short, we need to eliminate metals in our body. Imagine if they turn that up higher, level 2. The more metals you have in your body, the higher the chances of you exploding, melting like those cars, catching on fire, sparking like the fork in the microwave. You need to detox from heavy metals right now. I did another video on this recently about a movie I watched. They use frequencies to disintegrate people. This isn't a movie, folks. We're test subjects. I saw a video about the people in Hawaii that were jumping in the ocean because their skin was burning. It wasn't burning because of the fire. It was from the frequencies coming from whatever it is they hit it with. They were cooking. Water in their body was cooking. And if they had a lot of metal in there, or if the frequency was higher, people would be just like those cars, disintegrated. Far-fetched? Not anymore. I use frequencies to detox. I use mineral salts, cilantro under the tongue, onions on the bottom of your foot, rebounding on a trampoline. Stop eating crap.
At that moment, while I'm running, because I cannot see anything, it's all black, I thought I'm gonna die.
He started praying and then an opening.
You ran,
Yes.
you prayed, and you made it.
Also, JC, you were caught in that fire. Describe your experience.
Well, I wasn't caught in the fire, but outside the fire. My house is in the middle of Lahaina, so that was burned down. But I stand on the highway just north of town between Lahaina and Kaanapali, the only road where the tourists go. So I stand on the road representing the real church, heaven on earth here today, which is one community, one people, not a religion of Christianity. So I am really the pillar of the community that Joanne was talking about.
I'm glad you made it out okay. Thank you so much,
You're
JC.
welcome.
Got some video posted on TikTok shows that the Maria Elena Kila Catholic Church looking nearly immaculate despite smoldering land and debris surrounding it. Residents are calling it just a miracle and a sign that Lahaina will rebuild. Look at that in the future.
Now, right over here, we also have the Red Cross. We are seeing so many people. That line just keeps on. So many people, right? It's a good thing to see.
It is a good thing to see. The outpouring from the community with help and donations has been amazing. And as has been the devastation on the island of Maui. And our hearts are grieving for those who have been lost. And we're doing what we can to take care of those who are here and at the shelters on the island.
What can people do? What do you need?
So at this point, the best thing for people to do from the mainland, if you want to help, if you are able to help, is go to redcross.org and donate. Cash donations will get used the fastest. They're the best thing to give at this point. They will get services to people who need them so desperately on this island the fastest. So that's redcross.org.
I know that, we have seen so many people. It's heartbreaking. People breaking down, hugging each other. Another person from the Red Cross. I know, sir, you have seen so much. What has hit you the most? It's difficult.
The government withholding every single one of our donations because we are not a part of FEMA and Red Cross. So none of this is eligible for giving out. Tell me why. I have no freaking clue.